Hey Bestie, I'm Kenya and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining in to plan with me today. In this video, I will be sharing my creative journal for the week, and it's National Sticker Day this week, actually this Friday. So I got my stick girls here and I got some colorful boxes that I can't wait to create something fun and bright for this week. So if you want to see it all come together, stay tuned. Okay, Bestie, let's get into it. So first up, I got all my supplies here and I got my Kell planner here. Really been loving journaling in it so far this year. And I have some scrapbook paper, and this is it's some thinner scrapbook paper, but I got it out of a little booklet from Hobby Lobby actually. And y'all, I ran out of my permanent adhesive tape, so I'm using an alternative. Share more on that later. I also pulled this black and white washi. Not sure what I want to use or anything. I got an idea, but I'm not sure what's going to pair well. So I pulled out my stick girls because stick girls. I just felt like that's what I wanted to use. And I also have my colorful boxes, and I'm going to be using this pretty bright color palette because they go well with the stick girls. All right, so first up, let me do this. Let me show y'all what I've pulled so far. And I spelled out stickers. I did this last year actually, and I loved it. So I'm going to do it a little bit different this year, this time in a vertical layout. So it should be a little bit different. And I also have a little bit of an idea to do something kind of fun that I've been wanting to do with it. And I did pull another Mumby stick that says Happy Life. I just thought maybe I might need that too, stickers equal happy life. Maybe I could do something with that. So let's see. First up, let me tape down my pages because I know that I'm going to be connecting these letters and I'm going to be going across the page. So the easy way for me to kind of make this happen and make it, make the pages line up and stuff, I like to use some washi tape just to tape down the page to my desk, so I can, make it all, flow. And two, this helps me stay in frame, y'all, just to be real honest. Okay, so now that I got that, let's see. First up, let me take my scrapbook paper, and I want to do some kind of fun little, I don't know if I want the stick girls to go across the bottom of the page only. This is my journal spread, so there's no rhyme or reason of how I'm going to really lay out these boxes or anything that I have pulled. So, but I do know I want majority of my decor at the bottom, and I thought I would rip this scrapbook paper up first, and I would kind of make little my initial thought was to make yard signs. Y'all know the yard signs. I've said this before in a previous video that I had this idea, and I don't think I've done it, so I wanted to do it here. But y'all know the little yard signs where you congratulate someone or happy birthday or something. I thought I would spell out stickers and do some little sticks or something to it. I don't know. I was in the stick figure mood. So that's what I was feeling. So that's what I'm kind of going with. Okay, so here's my little adhesive tape alternative. I completely ran out, and I didn't have time to go to the store earlier, so it's late at night at this point. So yeah, we're gonna just go with this. And this is a double-sided tape, and you have to put the pieces down and then lift up the little backing so you can put the sticky down. And so that's what I'm having to work with, and it's actually a great alternative. I bought this because I was planning on doing some other crafting projects. I actually did a couple way back when, and I found it in my stash, and I was like, thank God I had something to get this scrapbook paper down, because I didn't want to toss this idea. So here's the tricky part though, is and y'all don't worry, I am using my dull X-Acto knife, and I'm trying to be very careful, but it's really the only tool I got that I thought that could lift this up easily. So I'm gonna lift these babies up. So as y'all can see, the little glue is it's basically clear, our tape runner. The Tombow adhesive permanent is what I typically use. So I'm just working it so I can get my pieces down. And I didn't want to take this process out, because just in case you guys want an alternative to the Tombow adhesive, I believe, where did I get this? I actually got this from Michael's, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it from Michael's, and it's just a tape roller. It was very inexpensive, double-sided tape, and it works pretty well for what I was trying to do. So I'm going to place this scrapbook paper down, the scrap paper down, and here's kind of where it got funky. First of all, like the pieces weren't like the size of one page, so it wasn't even. I was actually thinking like maybe I should like even it up with the middle of the page, but I decided to not do that so I don't take all the way from my note section. So, and then I thought maybe I should like cut this down a little bit to like, make it even up with the boxes. But I just decided, you know what, before I do that, before I make that permanent decision, I'm gonna just see what it turns out to be, what it actually looks like. And I might not need to do that at all. So I have my stick girls here. And like I said, I was going back and forth on what I wanted to do with them. But I figured I should probably put my letters down first. And I'm gonna center them towards the bottom of the page and spell stickers versus across the middle. So I thought this would be kind of cute, and then do my little yardsticks. So I'm just putting them just not any rhyme or reason. I kind of want them to look a little funky, just to add some type of cute interest to it. And I'm just really winging where I needed to start with the letters. But the good thing about these Mumby sticks, they really do lift up very well. And then I have put them on wax paper. I was trying my best to avoid having to put one of these letters down the punchline, because I don't know, y'all, for some reason it's like that looks really cute, like when you do like florals and stuff, and you can punch it and it actually works out. But for some reason when I do letters or like my dolls or something like that, I don't like putting them in the middle, because I want to see all of them. And so I was really trying my best to avoid it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make that happen. So I'm going to, because of the note section on the right side, and I wanted it to be even with the scrapbook paper. So that was kind of what I was thinking there. So this K is going to have to go in the middle, and if y'all didn't know, K is like my favorite letter in the alphabet for obvious reasons. Just thought I'd say that. So I was kind of like, I was just going to have to live with it being in the middle, and I'm going to punch it. And I tried to like center it to where it wasn't too much of a punch, but I don't know, the edges still kind of got hit. So, but it's all good. And I'm going to move this R over, and now I have a place to put the other S. And I did do all different colors, even though I do have two pinks on here. They're two different shades, because I thought that was like more interesting, to do various colors versus all of the same color. So now that I got that, I'm looking at it, and y'all, when I put these down, I was just so anxious, well, not anxious, but excited to get this look down, because when you have an idea in your head, you're like, yeah, let me see if I can like, execute this idea. Well, I didn't think about the lines, and I felt like it would look cleaner if I at least use my Jelly Roll pen. And you can pick these up at Michael's. I even think Walmart has them now. And you can pick up a pack of these, but they just help, especially in the vertical layout. I love doing this because like whiting out that line really gives it a clean effect. And so I thought that would look better versus having those lines going through it. So I'm just going to white these out, just the bottom row. I did contemplate like whiting out the second row, like the horizontal line. And maybe I could have done that, but I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to keep my grid at the top still. So I'm just going to do this one bottom like row, and white those out. And see, y'all, how that makes it look a little bit more cleaner. And yes, I am the person that tried to white out the middle line. Here I am just like, Kenya, that is not a line on the page. Okay? Like, girl, get it together. Okay, so I got my life together, and I am whiting out everything. I just feel like that looks so much better. And I'm going to tell you another reason why I just knew that it would have looked cluttered for what I'm about to do next. Now, I am leaving the outside lines still intact, because I just felt like, they weren't messing with the flow of what I was going for. Okay, so now that I got that, let me take my ruler, and I'm gonna pick out my Papermate flare pen in black. And I like to use this when I'm like drawing lines and doodles and stuff a lot of times, because it's so bold, and this paper and this Kell of a planner is just bomb, y'all. No lie. Like, I love this paper. It's so smooth. And so I'm going to put little lines trying to, and y'all, here I am again, like, okay, Kenya, don't do the middle line, but you got to connect that K in 2 spots, okay? Because that's what yard signs look like most of the time. Sometimes they have 2 on all the letters, but for the double-legged letters, I'm going to give them 2, like my K and my R. And I went over just a little bit on my scrapbook paper. Y'all can't tell, but that was a tedious little correction that I did there. Okay, so there it is, y'all. That's the idea I had. Now we are literally about to see what's going to happen next, because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put the stick girls down there on my little scrapbook paper, put some boxes down there. I wasn't sure if I wanted to leave it blank. I don't know. I just said I'm going to go with the flow, see what I like. Now, I pulled this stick girl because she got balloons, and like Friday is National Sticker Day, and that's the whole point of this theme. So I have to notate that. So I decided to pull her, and I did pull some rounded boxes because I thought they would give some type of visual interest. And I pulled some regular size boxes too, as well as like some checklist boxes, because in my journal I like to make little lists, like lists of things that make me happy, things that I'm working on, just a brain dump list even in my journal, and just different things. And I guess I can share that with you guys, like what do I actually write in this spread as I'm like laying these boxes down. So, like I said, I will write down like a brain dump list, a happy list, a gratitude list. I love doing that as well. I also definitely write down memories or my feelings and thoughts. My journal catches a lot of that actually, which is why I've honestly stuck to this so much, because it's really been so helpful for me to have a place of release, good and bad. Sometimes your feelings aren't bad, so I know like when people like write in their journals and stuff, they write everything, and I am kind of transparent with my journal, which is why I don't share the after the pens like on any of my social media platforms. It's the one thing that I'll decorate it with everyone, but I like to keep the goods and the tea to myself. Okay, I do. So I write those things down. I write great things that happened today or happened during the day. If I'm happy about something or excited about something, or if there's a song I'm loving or that I discovered this week, I write that down. A movie, a TV show, a YouTube video that I just want to revisit. Like just all like little things that help me, document life, like my life and my experiences and things. And what I've found by doing this method and doing it in a creative way, I used to not journal at all. Like I used to just harbor things, I felt like. And I mean, I would prayer journal, but I didn't like write just my random thoughts and random feelings and things I'm loving and things I'm hating at the moment, So and I say hating, y'all, but disliking. I don't like the word hate. But, I've really, really enjoyed my creative journal, y'all. It's been such a blessing for me. And so y'all see, I got my boxes down. I kind of stuck with my traditional style, like a little bit of balance here and there. And as you can see, I got those checklist boxes so I can, make my moves. And now I'm trying to figure out these stick girls. I like my little girl next to the S. I like her right there. The one that I'm not 100% sure about at this point is my little crafting section. They got their little planner card, and she's making like a little party banner. And then my girl with the balloons, I really wanted her more visible. I felt like behind the paper, that was my thing that I was going back and forth on, like whether or not I wanted them there. And sometimes you guys, when you're planning and you're creating, you just have to like trust your instinct. And so if I don't like something, I'm going to keep working at it until I figure it out. I did pull this girl though. She got like some stars around her. It's like she created magic. And I just felt like that was so on point for sticker day. Cause like, I feel like sometimes, I don't know if you guys have this, but when you're having a planner session, like you have stickers everywhere. It's a funny story. I found a sticker on my shoe the other day. I was like, where did you come from? Like random. I don't know. Stickers be flying, y'all. So okay, I got my little planner besties, like they at the bottom next to the other. And so I was really loving that. And I'm like, okay, maybe I should put her, like this group, these 2 girls with their little planner station and desk and cart and stuff in the middle. or maybe I should put them on the spread. But I feel like if I put them on the spread, I would have less room to write. And I do utilize all of my space, you guys. Like, I will fill this planner up. I will write to the side. I will write catty corner, and it actually makes it look really interesting. And to be honest with you, it's one of my favorite things to fill out for the week is my journal. Like, I always love how it looks. The spreads actually are some of my favorites. But I write all kind of ways in this planner, and I can really say I have thoroughly enjoyed using the vertical for it. I don't know if I'll use any other layouts this year. I mean, I said I was gonna test out some, and I have in the past. I probably should try to journal in a horizontal, since that's like my baby and bread and butter. I wonder if I would like a horizontal journal spread, you know? It probably would be dope. Just saying, it probably would, and I probably would love it. But what this journal has allowed me to do is really, explore different layouts too. I think I tested the teacher layout, and that was cool too. Actually, I actually enjoyed the lines in that. But I don't know, the vertical just has been my favorite to journal in lately. So I just said I was gonna stick with that. And plus, my Kell of a planner is just so beautiful. I thought it was so spot on to use for, my daily life, just documenting life and memories and goals and stuff. So that's what I'm doing. And now y'all see me going back and forth. Okay, I didn't cut any of this out at all. This is straight up me planning, and I just went back and forth on whether or not I wanted to put that stick girl up there. I just felt like, and here's why I was struggling. I wanted her to have one of these little boxes that kind of look like speech bubbles to me, like squared speech bubbles. Maybe it's because they got that little pointed tip at the bottom. So I was trying to make something out of that, and I decided I didn't like the two greens next to each other. So I pulled the purple, and I pulled another purple to see what I could make happen. And so I like her there, but I wanted this one with the balloons to have one too, and I just felt like it was too cluttered. I couldn't make it work. And I was like, maybe if I put her to the side, but then literally that takes away some writing space for Saturday, actually. So, which brings me to my next point on how I use this spread, y'all. There are some times where I might not fill out all of Monday. You know what I mean? I might just write one little tidbit. This is my freedom planner. And I say planner, y'all, journal, but it's a planner technically. Like, it's my freedom one. So if I want to have one whole just session at the end of the week, I'll just do that. I don't do that most of the time, but because I like to see it fill up throughout the week. But I'll write things in random spots. Now, if it was something that happened on a specific day, I do like to notate that on that day, because I can look back and see, like, on Thursday this happened, But if I have empty spots and stuff like that, that's where I'll journal. I'll do like journaling prompts or something, ask myself a journaling question and like write about that. And so, I don't know, I really have fun with it. So I do like to keep some white space. I do like writing in the boxes and things. Now, this spread is a little bit more decorative, but it's all good. I'm going to still make it very functional for my journaling time. Okay, y'all. So as y'all can see, I decided to just put her on Friday because that's where she belongs, and not put a speech bubble, or I guess you could say imitation speech bubble, next to her. And I decided to put them down by the little planner besties at the bottom right. So now that I got that, I got to figure out how I want these girls to lay, or what do I want them to do? And so here's kind of like my little hiccup with this was, because this paper was not one centered. I was trying to figure out where I could lay them where they wouldn't look so off, and I wouldn't, when I did cut them down the middle and punch, it wouldn't take away from the scenery. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of landed here, is what I was thinking. And then I was like, no, I kind of think that the paper is messing them up. And so here I go, y'all, not thinking with my planner brain. And I'm trying to lift this paper up, knowing good and well it is glued down. And I can't get it up. And that's when I said, Kenya, what are you doing? Like, girl, once again, get it together. But we make mistakes. Whatever. You make mistakes, live with them, and you keep on planning, okay? Keep planning. So because I had pulled that little piece up, and y'all can see it's a little bit frayed there, so I'm gonna add another little like piece of that adhesive and try to pull it up, and there we go. So now I can like lay it back down. But I did cut it, y'all. I did cut it with the X-Acto knife, and so there's a big slice on this spread. A hole where I sliced it, and I did it before I really even thought about it, but I was like, you know what, you're just gonna have to live with it. You just gonna have to live with it, and that's what it's gonna be. And I'm still gonna put my stick girls down. I'm gonna put them right here in the middle. I'm maybe try to put them up a little bit so their heads are not covered in the black and white polka dot. But I was like, that takes away from, my little yard sign look. Y'all see the struggle? Like, it's like, Kenya, just live with it. So that's what I'm telling myself. Just live with them being in the middle. I'm trying to make it work, trying to align them where I don't cut them too bad down the middle. As y'all can see, I'm like scooting it over and stuff. Like if I cut right here and like stay away from the punch line right here, try to, even though the scrapbook paper is covering it, I think I'll be happy. And like, I'm like, okay, I can cut right there. This is literally my thought process, y'all. And I'm like, okay, I'm happy about that. So now, last little thing that I think I want to do is add some washi. And I always like doing washi with my stick girls because I feel like all the color with some black and white, it's just some of my favorite like looks and designs that I've done in the past. So I pulled 3, but 2 of these little skinny ones. And this is a black and white polka dot. And it was a little bit of a different polka dot from the ones that are down at the bottom, like that scrapbook paper. So I didn't want them to clash. So I was like, okay, let me just put some down here. And y'all don't get me for wasting this washi paper. Not washi. What is up with me? Washi tape, y'all. Washi tape. Don't get me for wasting it because I'm really trying to see, like, am I going to like this or not? And I just decided to put them in random spots. And I don't know. For some reason, that one wasn't popping to me. So I said, well, let me just see this one. And it's kind of like it actually really gives me like a tribal look, in my opinion. But for some reason, it just spoke to me more in this planner session. And like on camera, you probably don't even really tell a difference. Maybe not. Maybe y'all do. Maybe y'all feel how I feel. Maybe y'all feel like I should have used that polka dot washi. But I don't know. For some reason, I was feeling this other one. So I'm going to lift all these little strips up. And I'm going to go in with this washi and get it popping. Okay, I'm going to put it in random spots. And so I thought up here would be cute. Down here would be cute. Yep, just rip it together, Maybe, no, didn't like that spot. So I'm going to move it over. That's better. Feel like cut. Then I'm gonna put some up here at the top next to my little stick girl. Boom. And then some down here by this S. Boom. Okay, now let me trim it and make it look a little bit neater. And so that's what I'm doing here. And I felt like this little spot right here was super long in comparison to the other ones because I kind of stayed within the box with them. But I don't know, because that space was a little bit weird. It was like the boxes were already compromised. So I decided to just leave that little long strip and see if I like it throughout the week or something. So it's okay. It's all good. All right. So now I feel like my little note section needs something. You know what I mean? And I still got these other little imitation speech bubbles. That's what they're called for this video. And I still have this happy life. But at this point, because I had so much going on, I was deciding that the happy life, I didn't need to use it. And actually, that's a sticker I've used before, but I cut it. And it was like a leftover portion of that sticker. So now I'm flipping through my stick girl book to see if there's anything in here that I could kind of like pull to, make my little sidebar, do what it do. And y'all, this book is so cute to me, but I didn't have anything that I thought would look good. So now I'm gonna go back into my colorful boxes and just pull me like a checklist. And that's when I realized, oh my goodness, I didn't really use a lot of orange. I bought in some purple because my stick girls, they had some purple, like that little desk is purple, but I didn't use any orange, and I got that orange eye. So I felt like maybe an orange little checklist would work. And so I'm going to put that over there just to give myself a space for like a gratitude list or something, or some type of list of me thinking things through. And I'm going to add like a little label, not a label, but a box to label the list that I create. So I went in and I chose a little skinny one, and it's in yellow. I'm going to place it right there. So now I know I want to white out this note section, or I say note section, but notes, because I just feel like I didn't need it. So I'm going to try to see what I can find to put up here at the top, and maybe another stick girl or something of that sort. Something real cute like. And I was trying to think too, like, would some washi look better up there as well? Could I add that to the sidebar? And I was like, nah, that's too much. So I'm gonna go into the book again and see what else I can find. And I really like the spread, you guys. I like how it's turned out and everything, and I feel like it's very functional for my journal. And y'all, I found this little dog. Okay, he was cute, so I was like, he's gonna go at the top. Okay, so boom, that is my journaling spread. I feel really good about it and I like it, so let me lift it up. Now I need to like just cut it down the middle and like punch it and everything. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get it popping, and 1 2 3, bam, there it is. It's cut. Okay, and y'all can see, like, I didn't do too bad. You can still tell that they're like planning and crafting, and the case is still there or whatever. And I think up here I want to write National Sticker Day. I didn't have a sticker yes, I probably did have a sticker, you guys, but I didn't use a sticker. Oh, Kenya. So I just used my little Papermate flare, and I'm just going to write it, which I don't know if that spot would have been, big enough for a sticker anyway. So, because I have a really small spot, but I wanted to put National Sticker Day on this spread, and I thought maybe I should abbreviate it. And I was like, no, I'm gonna write it all the way out. And so I'm using this Papermate flare to make it happen. National Sticker Day. Y'all let me know, like, what's your favorite sticker book below? Like, give me the tea. I did a video on my favorite sticker book, so definitely I'll insert a card so y'all can check that out. But boom, you guys, this is my sticker day spread, my creative journal for the week. I really love it, and I hope you have enjoyed playing it with me. Thank you so much for watching, Bestie. And please like this video and definitely comment below. I want to know your favorite sticker book for real. And definitely subscribe for more videos like this. I got some more fun content coming. So definitely thank you again for being so sweet and so kind and for playing it with me. I love you, Bestie. Until next time. Bye.